You're watching the Ship on Day 1 Field Guide. I'm Hans. Let's get ship done. You're probably watching this video because you're interested in monitoring and logging. And monitoring and logging mean different things to different people. So when we talk about it here, what we mean is having a monitoring system, an automatic piece of software or a system that looks at your application and lets you know if it's online and how quick it is, how well it's performing. Then, when we talk about logging, we mean creating an audit trail, showing how users are interacting with your software and what responses they're getting back, as well as storing any errors and stack traces for those errors that your application might be coming up against. When a monitoring and logging system is working efficiently, you'll know when your application is online and when it's performing well, and you'll also be alerted when it's performing less well. And when it's performing less well, you can dig into the logs, figure out easily what went wrong, and then be able to fix the bugs and relaunch a new version of your application, hopefully in a quicker timeline. However, you might notice some things going awry. You might notice customers coming to you and letting you know that your application is down. Or when your application is down, you might not have an audit trail. You might not have logs that you can go into and figure out what went wrong. Now, if that sounds like the projects that you own, you might want to think about making some changes to your monitoring and your logging system. When making changes, it's important to be intentional about those changes and to try things out and see if they work for you. Over at shiponday1.com, we've created a field guide, which is a growing list of tools, tactics, and techniques in order to improve your monitoring and logging. We also have some interactive tools that will help guide you to some of the biggest needle movers so that you'll be able to try these things first and see if they work well for your team. We also have a video series, which will help scale, measure, and optimize a monitoring and logging system in order to make sure that it's running efficiently and that works for your entire tech organization. You can find those resources as well as the field guide at shiponday1.com. I'll see you there. Thanks.